What are the levels of formality in communication? Do you use the same words or expression when talking to other people? What is your speech style? That's what we're going to discuss today. But before that, I want to introduce first myself. I am Miss Jali Suniga, your instructor for today. But before we proceed to our formal discussion, everybody stand up. Miss, kindly lead the prayer. So before you take your seat, kindly pick up the pieces of paper under your chair and put it in the trash bin. So you may now take your seat. Before anything else, let me check first your attendance. Say present if your name is called. Alright, it seems that no one is absent. Very good, class. Class, at the end of this lesson, you shall be able to first identify the different speech style. Second, distinguish the different speech style. Third, participate actively on group activities. And last, identify situation in which speech style appropriate to use. Let's have first an activity, class. I have here pictures of some people that you may or may not know. So imagine that you are given the chance to talk to them. What will you tell them? And how will you talk to them? I will just give you 3 minutes to think of an answer. Okay? Time's up. Miss Angela, kindly cite your answer, please. Okay, very good. That is correct. You have a very good idea. So now, class, I have here again 5 situations. You will just choose the best statement that is appropriate to this situation. So, of course, the first one is teacher to student. What is your answer? Okay, very good. Letter C. Please do your activity. Okay, number 2. Husband to wife. What is your answer? Okay, letter C, that is, excuse me honey, I was wondering how you were feeling. That's the correct. For number 3, waiter to customer. That is letter C again. Could you tell me what you would like to order today? So for number 4, director to employee. What is the answer? Okay, that is letter B. Miss Jane, could you come here for a moment? For number 5, employee to manager. What is the answer? Okay, letter C. Mr. Ramirez, could I have a word with you later? That's it. So very good, class. It seems that all of you are very active. So last meeting, I discussed about speech context, right? So can you still recall? Okay, very good. Okay, stand up, Aliyah. Give me an example of intrapersonal communication. Okay, first, talking to yourself, reading aloud, The third one, writing. Very good. What about Mr. Avila? What is your answer for interpersonal communication? Okay, very good. Meetings. Second, presentation. Okay, emails. Very good. What about for public communication? Miss Judith? Okay, public speaking events, conference, and seminars. Okay. And for the last, mass communication, Miss Hazel. Okay, commercial advertising, public relation, very good journalism. Very good class. You seems that you really understand our past lesson. So now, I want you to create a graphic organizer and describe each type of speech context and give 3 examples of each. So, what are the 3 speech contexts? What are the types? The first one is what? Intrapersonal communication. The second one, very good, interpersonal communication. Third, public communication. And what is the last? Okay, mass communication. So I will just give you 5 minutes to think of an example of each, okay? So, do you have any idea of what a speech style is? Is it about the way you talk? Our manner or style of speaking or communicating should vary depending on the occasion, audience, subject matter, and the purpose of communication. So, what is a speech style? According to Martin Jewes of 1976, a speech style means that it is a form of language that the speaker uses which characterized by the degree of formality from the most formal style to the least formal style. He identified the styles in 5 classes. So the first one is prosen. It is intended to be remembered and used in various settings such as palace, church, or ritual, speech for state ceremony, and some other occasions. So it also involves very large group of people whose members are known to one another. So mostly highly formal style, which uses the most complex grammatical structure and vocabulary known only to experts in a particular field. Some examples of prosen are marriage vow, judicial sentencing, allegiance to the country, or flag. It is prosen because it remains unchanged. So, revisions needs careful development of thought and other technical writing consideration. So, therefore, it is not easy to revise rituals or ceremony. The second one is formal. It is to inform and captivate audiences. So, according to Jewes, it is generally used in formal situation where there is a less amount of shared background and the communication in this style. So meaning, in speaking, what the speaker says is something has been prepared. Meaning it is scripted speech. Just like, for example, graduating speeches. What else? Pronouncing made by the judges. What else? Announcement in schools. That's it. The third one is consultative. It is used in semi-formal communication, a style that shows our norm for coming to terms with strangers who speak our language but whose personal stock of information may be different. It also happens in two-way participation, and it is used in negotiating with the strangers or work colleagues. It is also used in small group discussion. So the best example for this is the teacher and student, employer and the employees. So the fourth one is casual or informal style. It is a style that is common among peers and friends. So free and easy participation of both speaker and listener. So the diction or vocabulary to use is informal or colloquial. So some student like you use, "Hey guys, let me go, wash up, kinda," right? So since we are doing a virtual classes today, some examples are internet chat rooms, tweets, what else? Personal emails or blogs, right? The last one is the intimate style. It is used in conversation between people who are very close. Class, it is very easy to understand because the language used in this style is not public. So it is also free and easy participation. Just like, for example, intimate style, girlfriend, boyfriend, that is intimate. So that's our end of our discussion. I hope, class, that you really understand our lesson for today, because later on we will be having a short quiz. But for now, I prepared again an activity to measure if you really understand our lesson earlier. So don't worry, class. You will just identify the speech style appropriate to use in the given photo. Okay? For number 1, between fiancé, what speech style is appropriate to use? Yes, Mr. Avilia? Okay, very good. It's what? It's intimate. Okay. What about in number 2? It is between employer and applicant. Okay, Janice. That is formal style. Very good. For number 3, between teacher and student. Okay, Laika. That is, yes, consultative style. What about number 4, between couple? That is what? Casual. For the last number, between groom and bride exchanging vows. Okay, Emong. That is frozen. Very good. So for your next activity, you have to watch Boy Abunda's talk show tonight. Then you have to choose a certain situation or part that you consider interesting. So you have also to write the dialogue exchange of the two persons. Then you consider the type of speech style that must appropriate to the chosen situation. So I have here a rubric for that. For your content, 5. Appropriate style and language use, 5. For your grammar, 5. Delivery, 5. For the total of 20 points. So are you ready for the quiz, class? Okay, get 1/4 sheet of paper now. For the direction, you have to read the following examples and identify what speech style they follow. Write frozen, formal, casual, consultative, and intimate before the number. So I will just give you 10 minutes to answer, then pass it forward. Okay, time's up. Pass it forward now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For your reflection, you have to write your personal insights about the lesson we've discussed earlier. And for your assignment, you have to take an advanced reading about speech acts. Okay? That's all for today, class. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day. Bye!